Go, Michelle. Go, Michelle. Go. Get it, girl. Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad he's gone.
Who is that? It's the toxic boss.
Not today.
Truce?
Truce. Looking forward to working with you, sir.
Of course. Likewise. Let's make it a great partnership.
He's definitely mad.
When he transferred to my department, everyone said, "Mary, watch out. His energy is different, but I'm not the type to judge off rumors." So when he held out his hand and said, "Fresh start," I shook it. He's mad, and I can feel it already. You ever feel a vibe shift so fast it gives you emotional whiplash? That was him. The handshake wasn't peace, it was surveillance. Because from the moment he stepped into my space, I felt this toxic undercurrent. Like he was studying me, measuring me, plotting his next corporate villain arc. That's what I call a 2025 microaggression combo pack. A compliment, a threat, and a warning, all in one line. He's mad, and he wants control. I tried to be the bigger person, tried to believe people can grow. But then I noticed something. Every person who warned me, they're gone, transferred, burned out, or took a mental health leave that mysteriously lasted forever. He loved talking about his old team, but always as if they failed him, betrayed him, or didn't meet his standard. Classic narcissistic management pattern. He's the genius. Everyone else is the problem. He's mad, and now I'm his new project. He didn't even let me finish one thought. The speed he shut me down? Instant, automatic, like someone taught him to interrupt strong women as a survival skill. And that's when the emotional audit started. Not for him, for me. Because everything he did felt intentional. That's what we call a backhanded performance review wrapped in a gaslight bow. He thinks he's praising me, but he's really isolating me, setting up the narrative, creating the divide. He's mad, and he wants me compliant. Toxic people don't need chaos to be dangerous. They create it with small cuts, little power moves, emotional sabotage disguised as leadership. And every day, he pushed the line a little further. The handshake wasn't a truce. It was a trap, a test to see if I would fold, shrink, or stay silent.
You're fast, right? I don't work with slow energy. Fix this. The last department ruined it. No, that's not how we're doing it. I like you, Mary. You're not dramatic like the other department.
The moment I saw his name pop up on my calendar, my stomach did a full reboot. A mandatory one-on-one? Yeah, that's corporate code for, let me destabilize you privately. But I wasn't afraid. Not today. He's mad, but I'm not giving him the storyline he wants. You ever walk into a room and feel someone's ego hit you like humidity? That was his office. Thick, heavy, suffocating energy. And there it was, the command. Not a request. A dominance play. Textbook narcissistic leadership behavior. Aligned with his vision? Sir, your vision is chaos wrapped in corporate buzzwords. He didn't want alignment, he wanted obedience. Can you clarify what aligned means? You have to ask toxic men direct questions. It short-circuits their control fantasy. That's the 2025 version of, you're confident and I hate it. I'm comfortable doing my job well. Is that a problem? Oh, he did not like that. Ah yes, the oldest trick in the corporate villain playbook. Rewrite reality. Right pointing arrow question your confidence. Right pointing arrow make you apologize for things you didn't do. I haven't been confrontational. I've been clear. And that line? That line shook his soul.
Close the door, Mary. I've been observing your work. You're okay, but you could be more aligned with my vision. Well, for starters, I've noticed you've gotten comfortable. Maybe too comfortable. You've been different lately.
There it is, the reveal, the mask slipping, his power trip finally coming out to breathe. And I need you to understand that leadership is earned, not declared. He blinked, hard, like I just unplugged the Wi-Fi powering his ego. Document whatever you need to. I'm not changing my professionalism to match your insecurity. If you need anything else, send it in writing. I prefer transparency. I don't need to go far here. I just need to work without absorbing your chaos. And that's when I saw it, a flicker of fear behind his glasses. The realization that he couldn't manipulate me, couldn't intimidate me, couldn't rewrite my reality. He's mad, but now he knows, I'm not the one. There's a certain kind of silence in the workplace, the kind that means something is about to go left. And that night, the air felt wrong, heavy, charged, like the building itself was holding its breath.
We need to talk. You embarrassed me earlier, Mary. You think you can talk to me like that and walk out clean? You think you're untouchable? I run this place. Not you. You made a fool out of me. You're going to regret this, Mary. You're not special, Mary. You're replaceable. If you walk out that door, you won't like what happens next.
You can always tell when a narcissist thinks they're losing control. Their whole aura glitches, their face drops into its real setting, default hostility mode. And he was fully buffering. Whenever a toxic man says that, it's never a conversation, it's a confrontation they already scripted in their head. There it is, the confession, not about work, not about performance, about ego. This wasn't professional, this was personal. I answered your question honestly. That laugh? That's the pre-explosion warning. The red flag that glows. There it was, the narcissistic injury. You bruise their ego, and suddenly you become the threat. And that's when it happened. When everything clicked. When the real version of him broke through the corporate costume. It was like watching someone's soul take its mask off. His eyes changed first, flat, cold, angry. Not human angry, narcissist angry. The kind that isn't about the moment, but about everything you represent. No, sir. You did that all by yourself. I won't regret standing up for myself. People think narcissists snap. They don't. They reveal. They finally stop pretending to be functional adults and show you the unfiltered algorithm behind their personality. That's the battle cry of every insecure man in authority. The "I can break you" anthem. But he didn't know. I wasn't breaking. Something in the air shifted.
You're not special, Mary. You're replaceable.
That wasn't a threat. That was a promise. A narcissist's declaration of war. He's mad. And whatever he's planning next, I have to be ready.